Hey, what up, y'all? So today I want to go ahead and talk to y'all, and the thing I really want to talk to y'all about is a game changer. I'm telling you, this right here is like might be one of the best things you need to do. No, really, honestly, I'm not even trying to be funny with y'all. Okay, the one thing that you need to do to start changing who you are as a person, to start seeing gains, to start seeing uh, leveling up is you got to be self-aware. Okay, a lot of us don't understand how the human brain works. All right, there's the conscious, and then there's the subconscious, and then there's the unconscious. A lot of times your body is going to run off of your subconscious. You have a lot of habits that you don't even see or even recognize you're doing. Okay, there's unconscious things that you do every day, blinking, breathing, where you don't have to tell yourself to do those things. They happen. Or in the same sense of the physical form, right, that your body tells things that happen in your body, that when you, they have some things also in the mental form. So, and I know it sounds confusing, but I'm gonna explain it well for y'all. All right. So, when you're chilling and you're not really being aware, it's church bells. Hold on. When you're not being aware of what you're doing, your body resorts back to the habits that you have already been set in place to you since you was a little kid. All right. And if you want to change who you are, you have to become self-aware. That means you have to always be thinking about what you're doing. And I know everybody's like, "Oh, I do that." No, you don't. No, you don't. It's actually semi-taxing to constantly focus in on what you're doing. But there's a key. This is the thing that people don't do, that a lot of successful people do. You hold yourself accountable. You create the habit of writing things down, writing your thoughts down, writing the habits you want to do down. Now, I'm on my weight loss journey. I've told y'all before, I was 420 pounds. I used to be a D1 athlete, and I played at 250, 260 pounds. Now, I'm 350 pounds right now. I've lost over 70 pounds, 60, 70 pounds. Okay? Because what I've done is, before I never held myself accountable. Now, I have a board. I got a whiteboard, and I'll show y'all the whiteboard one day. And I literally write down, I weigh myself every morning, and I tell myself, if I've gone down in weight, I write the weight, the date, and I write fast. If I have gained weight, I write the weight, the date, and I write do better above it. And I sit there, and after so many days, 30, 40 days, I look back and I see how many do better days versus how many fast days. And I realize, you know what? Out of 30 days, I've done 10 do better days and 20 fast days. Guess what? That's almost 33% I'm not doing well. So I have to recalculate what I'm doing to get the result I'm looking for, which is weight loss and a certain look. So I'm telling y'all that you need to start becoming aware. You need to start writing things down, setting things in front of you, so that way you can be aware of what you're doing. Because a lot of us, we're not aware that we're doing something. Like, if you have an eating addiction, all right, and you eat with your feelings, and you've always struggled with being overweight and things like that. You ever have it where sometimes you just have a craving and you don't even realize how you got there, but you're pulling into that fast food restaurant that McDonald's line, and you still don't realize it until after you finish throwing the bag away. You say, I was supposed to be on a diet. Why did I eat that? Because the reason you ate that was because you were on autopilot. Your habits took over. So you have to create new habits and get aware that those old habits. 'Cause every time you're aware and you say, okay, every morning I weigh myself. Every morning I write down. Every night, every day I come back, I check with myself and say, was this a good day? Did I do what I was supposed to be doing? If I get too many do better days, especially when I start seeing them come back to back, see, you do something once, you just do something once. You do something twice, it becomes a habit. And the more you keep doing those things, it becomes more habit, more habit, more habit, until it becomes part of your life. So, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to make money, if you're trying to get girls, I'm telling you right now, you have to start being aware. You have to start writing things down. Example, like I said, with the weight loss, start writing down your weight every day. Make it a habit of yours. Because you do it more often, you're not going to think about it no more. You're going to just start doing it. You want to start saving money or making money, you better start putting in, investing. Start investing every month. I literally take $1,000 and I start investing into the things that have caused me to be where I'm at. All right, how you doing, man? So I'm like, I've told y'all, with the fast food, with anything that is destructive in your life, flip it on itself. Start taking money that you have and investing in those companies. Because just like it had a hold over you, it has a hold over a whole bunch of other people. And you can profit from those things. So don't let those things control you. You control those things. I mean, it's like a light bulb went off in my head and I realized, like, yo, I don't have to be a slave to these people. I don't have to be, and I remember something else I want y'all to know. I watched this video of this guy. He was 71 years old. He was ripped. I gotta find his YouTube channel. I know it, but he said the reason you crave shitty food is because you eat shitty food. He said if you want to crave, if you don't want to crave shitty food, don't eat shitty food. Because he says this. He said you are gonna crave whatever you have. If you eat good food, you're gonna crave good food. And I thought about that, and I said, if you eat good food, you'll crave good food. If you eat shitty food, you'll crave shitty food. And I thought about it in life, and I'm gonna give you this analogy. You ever have an ex? You ever date somebody and you break up, and that first weeks, that first month, maybe even the first 2 months, you're still thinking about them. You're still craving them. Because they're still in your system. See, it takes time, but after a year or 6 months, year, 2 years, 5 years, you don't even think about them anymore. And if you do think about them, it doesn't bring any feelings back like it did when you first broke up, because they're not in your system anymore. See, the reason you crave these bad items is because they're always in your system. So start eating good food and you'll start craving good foods. Stop eating the shit and you'll stop craving shit. So that was something that I had to really think about, and I was like, that dude's right. And he the proof is in the pudding. He's 71 years old and he's chiseled. So I understand. I'm not a dummy. I understand that if I could listen to somebody who's been there before and he's got the results I'm looking for, why wouldn't I listen to him? All right? So I'm telling y'all so y'all can start y'all journey too. You know, if you're overweight, you're young, you're overweight, or you're my age, it doesn't really matter. Start holding yourself accountable. You got to start writing shit down. Don't think you can wing it. You have to have a blueprint. You have to have a system for yourself. If you don't have a system or a blueprint, you can't build a house. You can't have a foundation. You have to have the foundation set in place, and then you take the steps on doing whatever you're looking to do. Okay? So back to what I was saying. Accountability, hold yourself, be aware, put steps in front of you to be aware, for working out, for investing. Invest in the things that you know that makes money. The things that you probably were holding you back. Them are the things you need to invest in and let them make money for you. And thirdly, if you're talking about getting a woman, you know what I mean? The best thing, and this is an oxymoron, the best thing you can do to start getting women, fellas, is invest in yourself. All right? Because a woman don't want to be with nobody that ain't worth nothing. They don't want to be with nobody that can't support themselves. They don't want to be with nobody because they need help. Okay? They want to be supported. They don't need to support a man financially. They don't need to support a man physically. They need to support in other ways. Mentally, they need to support, you know what I mean? They have their ways, and we'll get into that in another video. But I'm just telling you, if you want a good woman, start investing in yourself. Spiritually, mentally, physically. All right? A good woman, not just a fine woman, because everything that's glitter ain't gold. All right? So just hold yourself accountable. Start writing stuff down. Start putting it out there in the universe so you can see with your own eyes. Because until you start doing that, you ain't going to have no roadmap. And you're just going to be running around in circles. All right? I'll talk to you later.